Shalom, everyone. Let's read chapter 3. Devarim, which is Hebrew for Deuteronomy. And the meaning of Deuteronomy and Devarim means... Are you laughing at me over there? Brayden is joining along. Deuteronomy is the translation in Hebrew means words. Then, in chapter 3, then we turned and went up the way to Bashan, and Og, king of Bashan, came out against us, he and all his people, to battle at Edrei. My Bible keeps flipping pages, and it's just the funniest thing to him. Let's start over. Then we turned... Then we turned and looked and went up the way to Bashan, and Og, king of Bashan, came out against us, he and all his people, to battle at Edrei.
Sorry, guys.
And Yahuwah said to me, do not fear him, for I have given him and all his people and his land into your hand. And you shall do to him as you did to Sihon, king of the Amorites, who dwelt at Heshbon. So Yahuwah our Elohim also gave into our hands Og, king of Bashan, with all his people, and we smote him until he had no survivors remaining. And we captured all of his cities at that time. There was not a city which we did not take from them, 60 cities, all the district of Argob, and the kingdom of Og and Bashan. All of these cities were fenced with high walls, gates, and bars, besides a great many unwalled towns. And we put them under the ban, as we did to Sihon, king of Heshbon, putting the men and women, children of every city under the ban. But all of the livestock and the spoil of the cities we took as booty for ourselves. And at that time, we took the land from the hand of the 2 kings of the Amorites, that was beyond the garden, from the Wadi Arnon to the Mount Hermon. Sidonians call Hermon Sarion, and Amorites call it Senir. All of the cities of the plain, all Gilead and all Bashan, as far as Salcah and Edrei, cities of the kingdom of Og and Bashan. For only Og, king of Bashan, was left of the remnant of the Rephaites. See, his bedstead was an iron bedstead. It is not in Rabbah of the children of Ammon. 9 amma is its length, 4 amma is its width, and according to the amma of a man. And this land which we possessed at that time, from Aroer, which is by the Wadi Arnon, and half the mountains of Gilead and its cities, I give to the Reubenites and the Gadites, and the rest of Gilead and all of Bashan, the kingdom of Og, I gave to half of the tribe of Manasseh. All the district of Argob with all Bashan, called the land of the Rephaites. Yair, son of Manasseh, had taken all of the district of Argob as far as the border of the Gershurites. And the Maccathites and Makkathites, Maccathites, and called them after his own name, Habashan Havoth Yair, to this day. Bear with me, guys. I'm learning as we go. And to Machir I have Gilead, and to the Reubenites and the Gadites I gave them Gilead as far as the Wadi Arnon, the middle of the Wadi and the border. Are you laughing at these words?
Yeah.
Do you want to come try and pronounce them?
Yeah. No.
Come on.
No.
All right. Moving right along. Yair, son of Manasseh, had taken all of the district of Argob as far as the border of the Gershurites and the Maccathites, and called them after his own name, Habashan Havoth Yair, to this day. To Machir I give Gilead, and to the Reubenites and the Gadites I give from Gilead as far as the Wadi Arnon, the middle of the Wadi as the border, as far as the Wadi Yabok, and the border of the children of Ammon, and the desert plain with the garden as the border, from Kinnereth as far as the sea of the Arabah, the salt sea, below the slopes of Pisgah on the east. All right, this is very serious. Let's not interrupt anymore, okay? And I commanded you at that time, saying, Yahuwah, your Elohim has given you this land to possess. All you sons of might, pass over armed before your brothers, the children of Israel. But let your wives and your little ones and your livestock. I know that you have much livestock, so stay in your cities which I have given you, until Yahuwah has given rest to your brothers as to you. And they also possess the land which Yahuwah, your Elohim, is giving them beyond the garden. Then you shall return each man to his possession, which I have given. And I commanded Yahoshua at that time, saying, your eyes have seen all that Yahuwah, your Elohim, has done to these two kingdoms. Yahuwah does the same to all the reigns which you are passing over. Do not fear them, for Yahuwah, your Elohim, himself fights for you. And I pleaded with Yahuwah at that time, saying, O Adonai Yah, you have begun to show your servant your greatness and your strong hand. For who is a mighty one in the heaven, the Shemayim, or on earth, who does according to your works and according to your might? And I pray, let me pass over and see the good land beyond the garden, this good hill country in Lebanon. But Yahuwah was enraged with me for your sake and would not listen to me. And Yah said to me, enough of that. Speak no more to me about this matter. Go up to the top of Pisgah and lift up your eyes westward and northward and southward and eastward and look with your eyes. For you do not pass over this garden, but command Yahoshua and strengthen him, make him brave. For he shall pass over before this people and causes them to inherit the land which you see. And we dwelt in the valley opposite Beth Peor. The end of chapter 3. I'll be back with another video with chapter 4, and I'll probably do chapter 4 and 5 together. This was a funny one. This was fun because Braden is having fun learning some of these words too, and the pronunciation apparently when I try it is pretty funny. So I'm just glad that he's here joining me. So praise Yah. I pray that Yah bless you all and keep you. May his face shine upon you. And see you next time. Shalom, shalom.